What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. And as I said in the last one, the next video would probably be the Yo-Yo Match Pack from Lucas Tucker, which they came in and no boxes, so that is a bit of a shame. But and just so that I'm not actually lying, they actually came in on Thursday. They came in on Thursday, and I was just messing around a bit with them. And I did shorten the string that was on the replay, because, which, speaking of that, this is the Galaxy Marble Cutaway. Pretty good. But anyway, so first one is the Spin Star, which is kind of a loud yo-yo, but it's still a pretty good one. Like I can do my forward pass, my around the world, trapeze, if I can actually only land it. But it's not really the best. But it can still sleep, which is honestly kind of surprising. Especially after I opened it up to see if it actually had a bearing. Specifically because of the spin time. To my surprise, it has this thing. Which you can still adjust the string. But this is kind of weird, because it's not a bearing, but there's the seat for it rather, and it just goes in nice, and it just goes in. And it just goes in like normal. And of course, you just screw it on like normal. But make sure, but if you actually get up the video, don't actually don't turn it too much, because if you do, then it'll come on right back up. Just like the Imperial, or ones like this, which is one of those little loop shape ones that you like get from like the birthdays, those birthday goodie bags, or the Imperial, which is a fixed axle, but you can still take off the string with the Imperial. But this thing, you can't actually take it off. Which since the Spin Star doesn't have a bearing, I'm actually kind of surprised that it can actually spin. That it can actually spin. And it is kind of loud, which means if I, woo. But yeah, and this is what I consider to be the most beginner-friendly one. But and I will have to fix that later. But for now, the next one is the one, which is this cutter. as well as the Spencer's color actually match my arrows. My arrow, white, green, just like with the Spencer, and then a green and black, green, black. You just like my arrow. But so this is kind of like, I consider this one to be like the second level one, just because it does in fact have a bearing, so it will in fact spin longer. But another thing about this one is that it is much quieter. It is much quieter. But it's kind of still exactly the same. You can still do all of your basic tricks, like your around the world, forward pass, except with this one, you can actually do like your other tricks. So there was Brain Twister and the Cyclone combo I have. And your trapeze. It's basically, I can do a loop with it. But so here is the gap. As you can see, it's actually a pretty small gap. But that doesn't really matter, since it's, because you're not really going to be doing your like really extreme tricks like a Godspeed, and of course you can't do your DNA, because it'll just every reason come off. But other than that, actually pretty nice yo-yo. It's actually a pretty nice yo-yo. And yeah. And yeah, so and I don't really know what else to say about it, because just like a beginner yo-yo. So it's just like a regular old beginner yo-yo, and a jeans that you can do one of your beginner tricks, or like your beginner tricks with it. But so the last one is it's the Replay Pro, and once again it is in the Marble Galaxy colorway, and I actually do like the detail, which you can kind of see it thanks to my light. It's really nice, and it didn't, and as I said earlier, no boxes, because in the drip just came in one of those envelope type packages. But yeah, so here's the Replay, which is the Gentry Signs, which is one of the Gentry Signs signature. As you guys can see, it is unresponsive. It's unresponsive, and I'm not really the best at the bind. So Basically, I'm just gonna just do that. And then just do the line. Since it is unresponsive, you can do all of your tricks that you can do some other tricks. Like, for example, do Mach 5 equalizer, just like I showed you in the last one with my velocity, which, once again, Marble Galaxy Cutaway, which I basically just know that because I sent an Amazon link to my mom, because this is actually a yo-yo that I've actually been wanting, specifically because of this and how it, specifically because of the cap design in the rim, so then I could practice my finger spins, which y'all kind of saw there for a second. But yeah, that's basically it for the Luka Sticker Yo-Yo Master Pack. I do 100% recommend it. It's actually an amazing deal. It is definitely an amazing deal for you. Especially if you are new to a yo-yoing, which then I definitely recommend it, because you will both get a nice unresponsive yo-yo, as well as a nice responsive yo-yo for all of your basic tricks, including the variants. And a really nice beginner-friendly yo-yo to actually learn the basics. So yeah, that will be it for this one. So until next time, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all next time. Peace.